Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. This week's Spirit Talk is regarding relationships. So, when somebody leaves your life or when a relationship ends. So, we all have soul contracts with every single person in our life, be it our bosses, our colleagues, our neighbour, our friends, those we consider acquaintances. You have a soul contract with each of those people. When that relationship finishes between you, it's because that soul contract has ended. And often soul contracts end because you're no longer expanding, being in a relationship with that person or with those people, and therefore you are both moved on. Often it is as a result of the higher self. That says, look, you're no longer expanding, being around this person, working for this person, being romantically linked to this person. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. And those contracts finish between you and them. Now, if you come across a contract that does finish with yourself and someone that you had very deep feelings for, or you're feeling them pulling away, you can always speak, or you've got an issue with them, you can speak to your higher self and ask your higher self to speak to their higher self to smooth things out between you, or perhaps to bring that person back into your life just so you can get some closure, or bring them back in because you're still wanting to have that relationship with them. Now, their higher self may or may not agree to that, depending on what plan they have for the person they're the higher self to, and the same with your higher self to you. If you both are not growing together, it's not going to be granted. However, if one of you is growing and the person of that other person's higher self says, hey, look, I can see they're growing, let's bring their contracts back together, that might be granted where you're brought back together. It's never been an experience that I've had that I have seen that. However, it is a possibility as well. Asking the higher self as well to clear out or to assist with ending any life cycles that you've been moving through that have been very, very difficult. You can ask the higher self to bring that life lesson, that life cycle to an end, that you feel you've grown and you've done as much growing as you can. You can't push through this. You're just needing that assistance. They will either take it from you or they will speed things up. The higher self can be called upon in many different regards. When we ask something of our holy teams, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, they will ask the higher self first whether that's an experience you're meant to have, because the higher self is head honcho. So, if you're in a situation where you're wanting to let somebody go, or they've moved out of your life and you're like, well, what can I do here? Either to bring them back, or what can I do here to expand within me? The best thing you can do is start something new in a different area of your life in order to usher in new energies, in order to manifest from a higher level. Your aura needs to be clear, high, and purposeful in order for you to manifest. When you take your eye off trying to manifest that person or trying to bring that person back in, but you start doing that work on you, you become very attractive to other opportunities, to other people, and your intuition becomes clearer, sharper, and what you want becomes more evident to you. And you may even end up seeing that person who you thought was pulling the heartstrings from a different angle, and why it is you felt as you did. And also it may bring that person back in. That person that perhaps you felt love for may come back towards you. There might be that pull, that magnetic pull. Or guess what? It brings somebody else in who matches your new vibration. There's many possibilities. There is no straight line on our paths to do with our futures. We have decisions to make, or decisions that we can make. Any of those decisions we make changes our future. We have about seven timelines going at one time. that we could take at any moment. Instead of that line, you're going to take that line. Instead of that road, you're going to take that road, but you thought you were going to take that one, but now you've changed. That's where free will comes in, and that's the beauty of being on earth. I wanted to bring that through today. I hope that's helped in some way. Food for thought anyway. Many blessings. I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everyone.